We start with something a little different. Not a fight, but its aftermath. Bruises on a woman's body. Someone clearly got in her face. So do you get in his?
Oh, you're here.
It usually happens in private, as dramatized in this British public service announcement. Who can forget singer Rihanna bruised and bloodied at the hands of her boyfriend? Domestic violence. 1 in 4 women will be victims. But what would you do if, in a public place, you see this woman? She walks into a restaurant. Would you comfort her, call the police, or mind your own business? Within minutes, this man approaches.
You need help with something?
I'm just waiting for my boyfriend to come inside.
Now the man's wife comes over.
You want to sit with us while you're waiting?
He's going to be coming in soon. He's going to be upset. He sees me talking to you.
But what will they do now when the boyfriend who inflicted those bruises walks in?
How you doing? Huh? She seems upset.
The couple goes back to their table, but they quickly learn all is not right at table 1.
What was that?
They were just nice.
They're nice people? What the hell was that about? Why are they sitting there?
Please.
What's the matter? Don't you get it, huh? Are you stupid? Look at me.
What none of these customers know is that she is an actress working for us, transformed with makeup into a woman so battered, she's hard to miss.
Did you order the food?
I ordered something to drink.
I told you to order the food. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
And the angry boyfriend, he's also an actor.
Order the food. How hard is that to do? Hey!
And that's all it takes. The concerned man is back.
Don't look.
You might need to go outside for a few minutes and just...
Sorry. This has nothing to do with you.
Let's go outside
and listen.
Settle down.
You tell me there's a problem?
No, I don't know.
Let's go.
All right, go.
He tries to defuse things by taking that boyfriend outside.
No, there's...
Meanwhile, his wife comes over to comfort our battered woman.
Are you okay?
But moments later, the boyfriend is back, still seething.
Is this guy embarrassing me like this? Embarrassing me like this? It's ridiculous.
Will you just please calm down?
Now watch what happens when the abuser gets more physical.
Look at me!
Stop, please, you're hurting me. Stop it.
Hold on one second. It's a galvanizing moment. This big guy on his way out pushes the boyfriend aside. Luckily, that's our security man, an ex-cop. When the dust settles, we meet Adam Weiss. Why get involved?
It's my nature. When there's something not right, you try and fix it.
So why did he take the angry boyfriend outside?
I just wanted to have him away from her, so that if she wanted to, she could get out.
He was really impressive.
Is that right?
He noticed her crying, he saw the bruises, so he intervened even before the abuser showed up.
Dr. Raquel Bergen chairs the sociology department at St. Joseph's University. She's written extensively about domestic violence. She was encouraged to see the men get involved.
I think that sends such a powerful message to other men that you can be involved. We need to challenge other men to do the right thing, to step in and say, that's not cool.
Domestic violence cuts across all economic, ethnic, and racial lines. So what if we replace our white victim, played by Jennifer, with an African-American actor, Mari? With makeup, she too bears the unmistakable scars of an abusive relationship.
I noticed you looking at that guy. You thought I was on the phone.
I wasn't looking at anyone.
Look at me! You think I'm playing with you?
His jealousy quickly turns to rage over the breakfast order.
I want to get
When I talk to you. Stop the fake tears. Call the waitress and get this orange juice out of here. Order my food.
Other diners can't help but notice.
You know what? You're freaking stupid. That's what you are. You're an idiot.
No sooner does the boyfriend leave than out of nowhere, these two women come to Mari's side.
Who is that?
My boyfriend. I'm scared of him.
Oh, God. You want to go somewhere?
I don't have anywhere to go. He's going to come back. He's going to be angry.
You want to call the cops?
No,
I think she just went to call.
You can't call the police.
The women plead with Mari to leave now, before her angry boyfriend returns. One of the women is overcome with emotion, and as our abusive boyfriend returns to the table, he has no idea what's waiting for him.
You're an idiot.
Why are you calling me an idiot?
I heard you call her an idiot. Why is she an idiot?
Why? This is a personal situation between me.
That's why her face is all messed up, right?
This is my situation. This is my woman. It doesn't involve you. This is between me and her. Do you understand?
And now, watch what happens when he tries to take his girlfriend home.
We're gonna go. All right. So, come on, Marty. Let's go.
No, you're not good.
Let's
Don't
go.
go with him.
Let's go.
Please don't go with him.
Stop. Let's go.
Let go of her.
Listen, this is
Let go of her.
This doesn't concern you.
Yeah, that's why you are the way you are.
This is
her. Don't touch it because the cops are almost here.
What did I tell you?
You see?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Listen to me. Come on.
Don't touch her. You think you want to touch her like that? Why don't you leave?
Before the boyfriend gets any more of his own medicine,
My name is John Quinones.
we let him in on our experiment. Lynn Fonseca and Christina Lorenco are cousins.
You're still shaking.
I was shaking a lot too.
Why is it so upsetting?
There's a lot of people that get abused and hurt and nobody does anything about it. And they just stand there and they don't do anything.
You told her you're not going to leave with him.
Because I didn't know if he was going to take her home and beat her to death, or I don't know.
Why get involved?
I'd like someone to do that for me.
It shows the importance of emotion, of acting on impulse, of doing the right thing, and for her having great courage, even though she was terrified to do it.
Our actress, Mari, is deeply touched.
I appreciated the love for a stranger putting themselves in a potentially dangerous situation.
It was almost like there was no fear. It was like their heart was speaking at that moment, and I saw it in their eyes, and it was amazing.
You bring some guy over out of nowhere. Look at me.
Please, you're hurting me. Stop it.
Stop!
Let's go.
Let go of her!
We saw how quickly people intervened when our battered women were dressed like this. But will they be as quick to get involved when they're dressed a bit more provocatively? Once again, our actress bears the bruises of an abuse victim.
Hey, baby.
As she enters the diner and sits down, the boyfriend doesn't have much to say until she takes off her sweater.
Sleeveless. Nice. You're like half naked over here.
I was so excited
Yeah, you're excited. You're a disgrace and you're embarrassing me in front of all these people. You disgust me right now. I mean, look at you.
She tries to cover up, but he won't stop.
No. Let people see what you're. Take it off. Take it off. Go ahead. Let the people see. Go ahead. Look at me.
Oh, it's pulling on my...
It's unbelievable.
The abusive boyfriend storms out, but not one person approaches our actress. And even when the young man returns, people sneak a glance, but no one makes a move.
Don't come up with excuses. Don't come up with excuses. Quit. Shut up. Look at me when I talk.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Before,
Thank you.
the reaction was instantaneous. But now, the troubling scene goes on for almost 25 minutes, and no one comes to the aid of the victim in the low-cut dress. Hi. So we introduce ourselves and ask, why not?
It really shook you up.
Yes, it is.
Sharon Jackson did try to call 911, but still, she's mad at herself for not doing more.
If I was in that situation and no one came to my rescue, I would feel really, really bad. So I just put myself in her shoes, and nobody helped her. And I felt guilty because at this point now, I should have and I could have done more, but I didn't. So that's what's upsetting me.
No one comes to the aid of our white actress, but will anyone try to help our African-American actress, Mari, also dressed in a provocative outfit?
What are you wearing?
Do you like it?
You're gonna wear that to meet my parents. Are you sick in your head? Are you stupid? Close the menu. Close it.
The abuse is causing quite a stir. These two diners hang on every word.
You know what? You screw up everything. You're a joke. You know that?
Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
The woman gets up to alert the manager. When she returns, we tell the abuser to draw the couple in.
Just let's see what he tells us.
know, she's crying, and we don't really want to get involved.
But I mean, I'm just asking you a quick question. Do you think that's appropriate to
You're
wear?
in a public place.
Right. But do you think that's appropriate to wear to go be a person's
You're not
parents?
listening to me. I said you're in a public place, and you're embarrassing yourself as a couple.
Embarrassing themselves? What about her bruises?
I did see the bruises.
What did you think?
I was like, oh, this guy's been hit her before. Like, what is she doing?
Why not go up to her and console her?
I just figured it the way he was, if I stepped in, he would have just taken it out on her.
I was just kind of saying that this wasn't the place for him to have that kind of discussion.
Are you saying it'd be better if they did this in private?
Yes.
Take it somewhere else. It's something we've heard before.
No, you're going to talk to me right now.
It was March 2006. Another what would you do scenario. A man abusing his girlfriend.
I need to just take it on out of here.
There's a time and a place for things. This is not the time, and certainly not the place.
Actress Karen.
Well, I guess you're not supposed to whip your woman out here and maybe back at the house.
Mari, our battered woman, can relate.
He looked at me in my face and looked at my date and said,
You're embarrassing yourself as a couple.
as though I was partially responsible for it as well.
It's exactly what our expert predicted would happen before our cameras rolled. What will happen if the women dress provocatively?
If we go by the research on this question, people will be less likely to intervene.
Professor Raquel Bergen studies violence against women.
They'll be more likely to think she deserves it, she's getting what she asked for, and they'll be much less likely to step in.
We're back at the restaurant with Mari and her abusive boyfriend.
You know how many outfits you have? And you're gonna go pick that one?
You're so stupid. You have no idea.
I don't even know why I'm with you.
This man watches intently and can't believe what he's witnessing.
Don't touch my face.
What was that again? What was that again?
You're making a scene.
I'm making a scene.
People are looking at us. People are...
Yeah, because of you and this stupid dress.
He wants to do something. But what?
You always screw it up. Do you hear me?
At another table, two women are clearly shocked.
I'll give you something to cry about.
They ask to have the manager call the authorities.
Okay, I'll go tell Joe.
Of course, the police aren't coming. The women are so concerned, they ask to be moved. But that doesn't stop them from speculating about Mari.
Sit up straight.
If I were the owner, I would tell him to behave himself because he's upsetting the customers, and if he can't, get out.
Upsetting the customers? What about Mari?
Sick in your head? Sit up.
What are you doing?
I can't believe that you wear that.
Get the food. As she sits alone, no one steps up to comfort her.
She's looking around like, is anybody going to help me?
Good question. While the two women may have changed tables, they haven't changed their minds about our battered woman.
She probably does a little work for him so that he can make some fast money. And then he sends her out whenever he needs her.
You hear me?
And even when we tell these women about our experiment, they make no apologies for their assumption.
She told her she looked like a hooker, right?
Somewhat. We were suggesting she might have been a hooker.
Would you have responded differently if she had been dressed more conservatively or if it was a white couple?
No, not at all. Sometimes I think you can aggravate a situation or make it worse for her. We certainly don't want to make it worse for her. It had nothing to do with her dress. Abuse is abuse. There's no color barrier on it. There's no dress code on it.
Kevin Bourne and Tim Young saw everything. Bourne did get up to express concern to a waitress, but the guys weren't about to intervene directly.
For all I know, it could be crazy. You could pick up the knife next to him and, do something with it.
Too risky, he says. And well...
It's not my job to make someone feel better. They got to do it by themselves, I guess. I'm not a shrink. Yeah.
Our actress, Mari, is hurt and angry.
One woman even stated that she thought I was a hooker. Even if I was, does that still make it okay?
Remember, 1 in 4 women will be victims of domestic violence, often women you would never suspect. In fact, Mari is about to tell us a dark secret from her past, something we learned only after our cameras were rolling.
The marks that I have on me now that are makeup weren't makeup then.
It looked like this.
It looked like this.
That's right, for Mari, this role was once all too real. In her early 20s, she says, she experienced a violent episode in which she was held a virtual captive and brutally beaten by a boyfriend.
It's a living, breathing prison. I thought I was going to die. Absolutely no question in my mind. I thought I was seeing the last few moments of my life.
But Mari survived the abuse, escaped that relationship, and now enjoys a busy career as a model and actor.
You glad you did this?
I'm so glad I did this. At first, I thought, do I really want to revisit? And I said, you know what, it's for a really, really good cause, and it could help a lot of people.
I think about the message that it sends to your viewers, that you can step up. Each of the people that stepped in felt that connection with another human being and felt that it was their responsibility. It gives us hope.